Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to design a 3D fan blade. Okay, so here is one right here on the screen. Now our special interest here is how these curves were created. So I'm going to show you how these fan blades were designed using the intersect command. So I'm going to start afresh on a new page. So let's go. Okay, so here is a new page, and first I will have to set up my drawing units, and that I'll do by typing U and choose units, and from the drop down window I'm going to do my setup right here. So on the length type I choose decimal. On precision I'm going to choose 0. Insertion scale I'm going to choose millimeters. Choose millimeters. Okay. Angle type I choose decimal degrees, and on precision also choose 0. So that will be okay for this setup. I click enter. Okay, so the first I'll do here is to draw a circle of diameter 40. Click on diameter and enter 40. Okay, I'm going to zoom in on this. Okay, so I'll draw yet another circle. Draw a circle again of diameter 100. Right, so draw another circle. Repeat circle and draw another circle of 400 diameter. 400. Alright. So I'm going to draw a keyway on this small circle right here. So I'm going to use the rectangle command to do that. So I click on rectangle and draw a rectangle of 5 by 8. Enter. Now I'm going to move this rectangle from the geometric center and drop it right here at the quadrant point of the very circle. Okay. Okay, so with the trim command, I'm going to trim out these portions. Okay. Now I'll draw a line from the center of this very circle to the quadrant point of this very big circle. Okay. Now I'm going to rotate this very line to an angle of 30 degrees. So I click on the line, right click and choose rotate, with here at the center, rotate to an angle of 30 degrees. Okay. Now I'm going to mirror this line again to this upper side. So come down to the modify panel, click on mirror, click on this line, with here at the center, mirror to the side, check the auto mode, enter. Okay. Now I'm going to draw a straight line from this very point to this very point. Then move this line again. Move this line from the midpoint to this quadrant point of the circle. Now with the trim command again, I'm going to trim off this portion of the circle. Okay. Now I'm going to copy this out. I'm going to copy this out. Copy. Then with the trim command again, I'm going to also trim out these portions of this geometry here. Erase. So I'm going to create a fillet between this arc and this line. So I click on fillet and choose a radius of 50 for the fillet. Then fillet this line and this arc. Okay. Repeat fillet. Fillet this and this. Okay. Now with the join command, I have to join up all these lines. Join them all. Alright, so I now have to switch to isometric view. So I'm going to switch to isometric view, southwest isometric. Alright. Now I'm going to extrude these circles to a height of 30. Okay, so I'm going to extrude these circles to a height of 30. So I click on extrude and extrude this to a height of 30. Enter. Also draw a line from this quadrant point, a line of 15 upwards. Enter. Okay. So I want to change the view to shade of gray. Okay. So I'm going to fillet the edges of this very extrusion, and I'll use the fillet edge command to do that. So I type F and click on fillet edge, then specify the radius of the fillet as 5. Right, then click on this. Also repeat fillet edge and fillet this set edge as well. Okay, now I'm going to subtract this inner extrusion from the outer one. So I click on solid subtract, subtract from this and subtract this. Okay, so that is settled. Now I'm going to extrude this very one, the blade profile, to a height of 50. So I click on extrude, click on this and extrude to a height of 50. Then I'm going to draw a line from this midpoint, draw a line of 25, which is half of that extrusion. Okay. Now I'm going to measure the line, the length of this very line. Double click. So the length is 200. So I'm going to draw a rectangle of 200 by 50. And before I do that, I'll have to switch the UCS to left. Okay, so I now have to draw the rectangle. Click on rectangle and draw a rectangle of 200 by 50. Okay, so it's now time to create this curve, to generate the curve. So I'll have to use the arc command to do that. So I click on this and choose start end direction, with here as the start and here as the end. Now generate the curve. I'm going to switch off the auto mode to get the good curve. So I choose this as the curve. Okay, now I have to clean up the rectangle and this very line. Okay, so with the offset command, I'm going to offset this arc to a distance of 2. So I enter 2, then offset this arc. Okay. Now I'm going to close up the ends of these two arcs. So with the line command, click here and so I have to close up this other end as well. So the line command again, click this and also this. Alright, so the two ends of these arcs have been closed up. The next I'll do is to use the join command to join them up. So click on this and click join. Okay, so next I'm going to move this very one from the midpoint, locate the midpoint of this, which is this, and place it right here at the midpoint of this as well. Okay, so I will switch to left to see how that fits in. Click on the left. Okay, so I'm going to make some adjustments here. So I'm going to move this a little down so that this is perfectly positioned within this. So I click on move, click the auto mode, move this and move it downwards. Okay, this one should be alright. Okay, now switch back again to southwest isometric. So I'm now going to extrude this very one. So I click on extrude and extrude this, enter. Okay, right. So now with the intersect command, now highlight both of them and enter. So here is the blade. So the next I'll do now is to move this very blade from the midpoint and bring it also to the midpoint of this, which is this. Okay. Okay, so the next I'll do now is use the polar array command to array the blades. And before I do that, I'll have to switch the UCS again back to top position. Alright, so I'm now going to use the polar array command. So I click on this and choose polar array. Click on the blade and locate the center of this very geometry. I'm going to right click and choose items. Since I require only 4 number of blades, I enter 4 and exit the command. Okay. So here is the fan blade now complete. So let me switch again to top position. Now here is the position of the keyway. So I'm going to rotate the fan blades so that the keyway will face this direction. So I'm going to right click on these 4 blades, enter and click rotate, then locate the center, which is this, then uncheck the auto mode and rotate the blades so that the keyway will point towards the center of the 2 blades. Okay, that is done. So switch back again to southwest isometric. So here is the blade now complete. So thanks for watching, and please do subscribe for more of my tutorials.